Okay, guys, how are we doing? To do this air pump, to do the nozzle first. Okay, okay, I will draw this nozzle for those who cannot still having trouble drawing the nozzle. I draw the nozzle for you. So the shape will look like this. Okay, I'm going to do on my new drawing here. So save empty version. I cannot emphasize more. Save empty version will be there. Okay, air pump 2. Okay, air pump 2, save. So air pump 2 will be saved here. So you need to have an empty version. All right. Okay, can see here, empty version. Okay, empty version, okay. So I'm going to turn on the origin. Okay, I'm going to bring up the air pump so that we can okay, the model will be drawn here. Okay, let's draw the model. Okay, I can draw the nozzle first, or I can draw the air pump body itself. Okay, I'm going to draw the nozzle first because I want to place my nozzle right in the middle here. Okay, right in the middle here. Okay. So I will offset. Okay, you have to think of some strategy so that you don't have to move the object too much. Okay, so I will offset my construction plane. Okay, you can offset your construction plane. You learn about that already. You offset, once you offset, you can start the drawing here. Okay, it doesn't matter how much you offset. I'm going to offset 70 mm. Okay, I'm offset 70 mm. Okay, okay. So I offset 70 mm and I will start to draw my nozzle here. Okay. Create sketch. Okay, 1 to here. Okay. Remember your nozzle has how many circles? 3 circles only, right? The first circle is 6 mm. So 6. So 6 mm, zoom in. The second circle is 3 mm. Okay, 3 mm, zoom in now. Okay. This is the outer ring. The hole in the nozzle is offset from the 3 mm. Okay, refer to the drawing again. Okay, refer to the drawing again. Can see if come to your drawing. The 0.8 is offset from the 3 mm. The 0.8 is offset from 3 mm. Okay. Okay, I'm going to bring down again. So offset, where's the offset? Here. Click offset. Bring in offset minus 0.8. Okay, so you need to know this already. All right, so once we do this, okay, we still can move it around because I haven't constrained it right. What's the constraint that we require? Okay, refer to your this thing again. Okay, 20. Sorry, too small. Zoom in. 20 from the origin. 20. 20, okay. So give it a distance 20. Here and here, bring, and it's 20. All right, 20, I got 20 here already. So right now I'm going to constrain this to the y-axis. The green color is the y-axis. Y-axis. Okay. So I'm going to use the coincident tool. Click this center and the green line, you will snap to it. So you are confirmed already. Okay. So you are confirmed here. So you are done all the nozzle and all the drawing. So you're finished. Constraint is black color. Finish sketch. Because I'm going to draw my shape here, if I draw my nozzle at the origin, I have to move it out. I want to reduce the number of steps, so I draw it here. So the nozzle here already. So what do I have to do for the nozzle? I have to extrude the nozzle out. Okay, the first extrusion is 1 mm. Okay, this is the first extrusion. The second extrusion. Okay, second extrusion. You can turn off the body if it's in the way. First extrude, the second extrusion, because there's a line between, I have to use my shift to highlight these 2 points. Okay, I'm going to extrude out 7.5 mm. Okay, 7.5 mm extrude out. All right. Click OK when done. Turn on. Okay. I have created 2 bodies, right? This is not my intent, right? The whole thing should be 1 body. So never mind. Just go back, double click again. Mistake. Go to join. Okay, you must know how to identify if you are 1 body or 2 body. Go back to join. So, okay. Go back to join, edit feature, join. Click OK. Okay. If you see it doesn't register, then go back again. Okay, doesn't matter one. Just go back, repeat. Okay, repeat your task again. Okay, here. Click here. Click here. Okay, extrude. Okay. Turn on this body. Click join because this thing is 1 body itself. Join. Bring up 7.5. Okay. Click OK. All right, click OK. You are here almost there. Go round off this tip here. Billet 1.5. Okay, so it's round up 1.5 already. Going to chamfer this edge here. Chamfer this edge here. 0.5. Okay, so I chamfer the edge 0.5 already. Okay, so if I turn on my sketch and the construction plane, my nozzle look like this. Okay, so this is the nozzle that you use in most of the drawing lah. Okay, so you must know what the size is. So this is your nozzle. All right, so this is your nozzle. All right. Okay, now I'm going to form the shape of the organic shape. Okay, let's see. Right. Okay, I'm going to form the organic shape. Sorry, too much movement. Okay, because I want it to be here. Okay, the shape that I'm going to do has a height of 80 mm. Okay, and I'm going to cut it in half because let me show you the air pump shape again. Actually, the shape I use it is the box shape, right? And I need to cut it in half. Okay, and I need to cut in half. So I will do another, because the box shape always start from the bottom. Okay, I will do another offset plane down. Okay, cancel. Construct offset plane. Okay. Construct offset plane minus 40. I want it to go down minus 40. Okay, because I want to start my box from here and then draw up. Okay, and I will use this plane to cut my box in half. So that's why I want to go down minus 40. Okay, so like this already. Okay, I will start my drawing from here and create form. Just now what we do, the same thing again, create form. Okay, create form. Okay. And I will create a box. Okay. So this dot here is actually this dot here directly down. Okay, except that it's 40 mm down. So I'm going to create a box here. Okay, this will be my box. Okay. The length of this thing, I will put 60. The number of faces to width, I put 100. Okay. Width face, I put 1. The height will be 80. Okay, as I say, the height I want it to be 80. And the height face, I only want 2, not so many, not 20 like what we did just now. So your shape roughly there already. Okay. You see, if you pull this scroll bar, more segment will be produced, right? You pull, I don't want so many because I want a smooth organic shape. So I pull all the way. I only want one wave face on this side. Okay. The similar with that. So this is my organic shape, looks like this. Okay, the shape looks like this. Okay. And if you want to use symmetry, mirror, length symmetry, that means the shape you do here will be reflected on the other side. So it's the length symmetry, symmetry. Okay. So I'm happy with my shape now. I will try to, you see, if I highlight here, the other side will be highlight because it's symmetry, see. Okay, let's say I want here. I want to modify, edit form, click here. I can pull to whatever I want. Maybe I want it a bit thicker on this side. You can see if I pull the organic shape, it becomes wider on this side, right? Okay, so I want it this way. And the reason why I move my nozzle out is that if I draw here, my nozzle will be inside my body itself. I don't want that because if we, I have to take the extra work of taking out. So I created an offset plane here to draw. Okay, so I have this shape. All right, done. All right. So far so good. Anybody got any issue with this? Intake, Jonathan, Wai Chong, are you okay? Philip?
Following.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, yeah.
Can do this.
Yes.
All right. So to make your project more interesting, you can do this. Okay. So you know why I did the symmetry, right? Because I want to, whatever I want to do, you see, whenever I click here and I do modify, edit form, it will be repeated on the other side. You can see it repeated on this side, on the other side. Repeated on this side, right? Repeated on the other side, right? Can you see it's repeated? All right. So click OK. All right, repeated on that side. Okay. So if you are happy with this form, I mean, I want it slightly bulgier on the front and maybe like your mouse like this. You want slightly smaller so that your hand can grip. Then maybe more stuff on this side. Finish form if you're happy with it. Just hit finish form. Okay. Now you know why I make my offset plane down 40 because then I can cut here, see? I can cut. I can use this to cut. Then I can move it over. I don't have to manipulate too many things. Right. Okay, now I'm going to cut the body, split body. You can use this split body too, split body, and you can hit this body. This will be the body to split because I want half only. Splitting 2. The splitting 2 will be the, okay, you cannot see the 2, will be the plane here. I will use this as a plane to split. Can you see the plane here? Split it. Split these two guys together. Up. Okay, this is a splitting 2. Split here. Say okay. So split already, right? There's a line says split, right? After I split already, I want to get rid of the bottom part. So I go to modify. I'm going to remove. I click on the bottom. I select OK. I can click top also, but if you click top and bottom, then both no use. Both also remove. I only remove the bottom. Click remove, click OK. So you can see that I remove already, and it's exactly at the origin plane, and this thing is exactly at the center here. That's what I want, because then I can do the mirroring easy. Okay. If I move this into any other location, then my mirroring will be more tedious, right? Because I have to bring it to the origin. Now I start from the origin, I don't have to move this thing. Okay, so like this already. All right, so we have this thing here. Nice. All right, how do we create the, the rubber bumper? How do we create a rubber bumper from here? I will use offset 2 and use this as a reference. Okay, I double click on this guy and I say create 2. Straight away, he will jump to this sketch mode. And I will use my offset 2. Click this bump, the reference to offset, and then bring out. Okay, because the bumper is going to be bigger than this shape itself, right? How much bigger? I'll give a dimension of -3 bigger. So -3 all around. -3, all around. Okay. In the notes itself, they didn't specify. They just give me the shape lah. So I use my judgment to see how far this thing goes. Okay, so you can do that. Okay, so I'm going to offset it -3. Say okay. So this thing is offset -3. Can you see the offset -3? Okay. So I'm going to give the bumper maybe a 1 mm down. It's really up to you what size you want. 1 mm thickness down lah. So I will turn on this body and so that I can highlight this. Okay, you can turn on, but it's in the way. Okay, so I want to highlight these two, and I'm going to do a new body because the bumper and the rubber base is a new body. I'm going to move down to 1 mm. So this thing has moved down to 1 mm, right? Okay, 1 mm really. Okay, and it's you have to check here. Body 1 is okay. You just toggle and you know that okay, this is body 1. Okay, body 2 is this shell. Body 3 is this. Okay, so there's 3 body, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm going to create more of the bumper. The base. I'm going to extrude up. Okay, so it covers the cover. It wraps around the cover. I'm going to extrude it. I'm going to say join because it's joined to the base, right? You cannot say new body, what? Because it's joined to the base. All right, so I'm going to extrude maybe -10. Okay, extrude -10. Okay, so you have this extrusion -10 already. Okay, you can turn off the sketch and then turn back on this thing, and then you have created this already. Okay, see the shape is organic. Very nice shape you want. If you want, you can create your own. Okay, you create your own shape. Okay, so right now the same thing we need to do. One last thing I need to do is that I want to make it nicer lah. Maybe I want to do a fillet on this side here. Fillet 2 mm, so the edges are not so harsh. So I fillet 2 mm here. See, so this thing look like this. All right. Okay. So again, we have to position our nozzle into here. Okay. Position our nozzle into this guy. Okay. So you have to make a recess and all that. Okay. Right. Okay. Have this shape here. Any question on this forming this shape here? Yeah. I can, if it's not too, we are not too forward, I can always reverse. Any issue with forming this shape here? Right. Okay. Then I will proceed. So we have this nozzle here and we have this shape here. Okay. Okay. All right. I will go and create the feet for this thing, the bumper on this side. Okay. So I will turn to the back here, create form, turn to the back. Okay. And then I will draw a circle. Circle size maybe 5 mm for the bumper, 5 mm. Give it a dimension. Center to this line maybe about 18 mm. Okay, this is arbitrary. You can determine for yourself. Center circle to the x-axis maybe about 40. Okay, so we determined that already. Arbitrary one, all these bumper dimension. I'm going to draw a line down because I'm going to use a revolve tool. Okay, done. So I have the bumper here. Okay, just a circle here drawn on the bottom of this rubber base. Okay. As usual, why can't see? Need to turn it on. Okay. So I'm going to create using a revolve tool. Okay, revolve. So I'm going to create here. The axis will be the line I created just now. Click on this axis will be the line I created. I'm going to revolve an angle 180 degrees because I don't need a ball because it doesn't need to go inside. So 180 degrees. Okay, I'm going to repeat one more time. Double click on this. 180 degrees. The operation is join because I want it to join to the rubber base. Okay, I don't want it to separate. So join the rubber base. Join. So join already. I have this here. Okay. I will use the mirror tool to reproduce the other three because I place my rubber base at the origin here. The base is at the origin, so I can use all these planes here to project the three other rubber bumpers. So I'm going to use a mirror. The feature I just produced is a rubber bumper. So feature, select the object. You can click here or you can click on the timeline. I like to click on timeline because it's much clearer. Mirror plane will be, okay, if you can't click the mirror plane, you have to turn off one of the bodies. I've turned off this body. Okay, turn off where you can. You can turn off more. Okay, I'm going to click this plane. Okay, because I'm going to reflect to the back. This one. So it's here. I'm going to make sure it's identical. Click OK. Okay. Why is it not there? Okay. Okay, because it is supposed to be the body. Once you turn on the body, is there already. So two bumpers. I'm going to create two more bumpers on this side by using the mirror tool again. Okay, using the mirror tool again. Create mirror. Features. Select the object. The one that I mirrored and the one that I revolute. The mirror plane. Okay, either you can turn on this side back to here so that it can review you on this side. Okay, because you cannot click over here. This thing's in the way. So turn this guy over. Click on here. Make sure it's identical. And the bumpers are duplicated on this side. Okay, everybody clear on this? Say okay. So the bumpers are there, and this thing. Bring back your body. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you got this thing already. So far so good, everybody. Right. Okay, this one is a repeat because I did this rubber bumper also last week. It's the same thing. 5 mm revolve over a axis drawn inside the circle. Next, I'm going to make sure I have a hole here, but the problem is this thing is not flat. You see, this thing is not flat. So, but this thing is flat. So how to join this thing to this thing? Okay, let's do a cut. Yeah, I'm going to cut here. Make sure you highlighted this, but not the whole lah. And I'm going to use the extrude operation and make sure it's cut. And I will bring it into the, okay, don't worry about the warning because you haven't cut anything. The warning will disappear once you touch the object. You can see if I touch the object, the warning disappears and the shape is cut into the shell of the cover. It's cut there already. Can you see the shape is cut there? Okay. Click OK. Now, okay, we'll get rid of this thing later. We'll get rid of this thing later. Okay, let's look at the body, the shell itself. So it is not empty, it's still full of material. I would use the shell command to hollow out this cover. Use the shell command. Okay, shell command is over here, shell. Okay, immediately he knows that you're going to shell off from the edge here. The thickness I want, I'm going to put 1 mm. Okay, so the thickness is here. Can you see I have shell and the thickness is 1 mm and the object is here. This is the protrusion that I'm going to recess into my shell here, but there's no hole. Okay, I have to shell first, then I will create the hole. Say okay. Say okay. Done. Okay, everybody okay with these steps here? So you are here. Okay, then the question is how to get rid of this thing. Okay, I will use the command extrude again, but this time I'm going to extrude the inside one. Inside hole here. I'm going to use the extrude command. Okay. Extrude. Okay, make sure your sketch turn on. Highlight these two portion. All right, highlighted already. Make sure it's not new body. Once you click new body, a new body will emerge from here, but you don't want that, right? You want to cut. Okay, but because this arrow doesn't cut anything, the warning sign is coming. It will disappear once your arrow reaches something. Okay, reaches here. Okay, no more arrow already because it reaches the target body. Okay, bring back, bring. Okay, rotate, and I will bring this all the way in. Make sure I create a hole here all the way. So I created a hole here. See the hole here I created. I make sure I go all the way so I can be certain that I have a hole. You can look behind also if you want. Okay, I passed the hole already. So this is what I want. I passed it. So okay. So there is a hole created inside this shell itself. Let's examine. Okay, there's a hole here. Okay, the hole is created here. Okay, so this hole will match up to this hole here, and this nozzle will sit into this recess here. All right. All right, so finish this already. Okay, finish this already. We will convert all these bodies into component. You convert the bodies into component when you want to join something. You don't have to join something, you don't need to convert them. Okay, so I'm going to convert them into components, bodies from component, because bodies cannot join, only components can join. So straight away, okay, I go back again. You see bodies, they cannot move on. Body cannot move, cannot move. Okay, only components, then you can move them. Okay, so I'm going to bodies, create components from bodies, click this, and straight away that 1, 2, 3 tabs is formed here to say that it's converted to components. All right. I will ground the cover because the cover is the commonality. Everything joins to the cover. So I will identify this is cover, 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 enter. And I will ground the cover, ground. So the cover is grounded. Component here is the nozzle. Okay, want to change name, slow click, nozzle, NOZZLE. Okay, done. Component 3 is the base, slow click. Okay, slow click and let go slow. You will get into the edit mode to let you change the name. This will be the cover, COVER, sorry, base, BASE. Okay, done. All right, done. This. All right, so I have grounded my cover. I cannot move the cover, but the rest of the stuff I can move. Okay, if all these things are in the way, these are the construction line that you did from your sketches. So you don't want, you just turn them off, like disappear. Okay, done. So right now we are there already. We have hole in our base, in our cover here to resize our cover, and we have the nozzle. I'm going to assemble the nozzle to the cover. Okay. So you go to assemble, zoom in, click on the center here, make sure the is in the center of the hole. Turn this guy around, zoom in until you locate. Okay, the center here. Okay, center here. Once you click the edge here, the center is located because you locate the center of this edge here. And your cover will be joined to here. Okay, and you can look through, it is hollow, and the hole goes right through the cover into the internals. Okay, done. Okay, so my cover is done. Now I'm going to attach my base to the cover. All right, so I'm going to use the attach again, the join again. Okay, bring this thing up, rotate this side. Okay. All right, I'm going to use the join tool here. Okay, it doesn't allow you to select this as component 1 because component 1 always fly to component 2. So only this thing can be component 1. This thing cannot fly because I grounded it already. Okay, let's see. I'm going to try to do here. He will snap onto the center. Try to locate your center the best you can here. Turn this guy around. Locate the center of this edge. Okay, located down. Okay. It's not here, but here, right? Because, right? Okay, here. Let's see. Okay. And the cover and the base snap together already, and you have this. Any question, guys? So you may want to consider making this. It's not too difficult. If you follow my steps, you can make an interesting project out of it. Okay, right now I will change this nozzle. Material. I don't know. I don't know what I want to change. Just maybe brass or something. Brass. And this cover material, maybe I want ABS plastic. ABS plastic. And bottom base material to rubber. Natural rubber nitrate. I don't know. Maybe this black rubber. Okay, done. So I changed already, and the base is this is created. Any question, guys? So I'm going to save this. Okay. So let's go and try and do exploded view. Generate exploded view from animation. Okay, zoom out. Click on this transformation tool. Click on this, drag out. Okay, click on this, drag out. Click on this, drag out. Okay, okay. Say okay. So I think more or less there. Okay. Animation, drawing from animation. Say okay. Okay, then you can have your exploded view here. Can have this. Okay, you may want to change your view. Okay, whatever you want, you change the view here, and then can insert your parts list. So you have nozzle, cover, and all that. The material will be here listed. Okay. Okay. Any question, guys? So far, so good.